Okay, everyone, what's up? This is a test video as well as an informative video to tell you how the rest of the class will be going. Uh, Everything is crazy weird right now, so this is just how we're going to have to do it. There's a lot of information to cover in this video, so I hope that you write it down or think about it or refer back to this video, which I will explain how to get to as we move forward. All discussions from me will come via this format through video, and you will need to watch them as you would if we were in class. Uh, just watch what I have to say. I'll talk a little bit about readings I'll assign, and you'll respond. But I'll get into those details uh, right now. So, first of all, this is going to be a discussion board based class now. I do not like discussion boards, but that's just how they're going to be. Class will resume on Monday, this coming Monday, which is the 23rd. So there will be a new video then discussing that week's topic, which will be rhetorical strategies, meaning just techniques and manner of writing to get your point across in your argument. Please review what we were going over before, because it's been a while, so rhetorical triangle and everything, but let's not get into that. We need to go over procedures, which we'll do right now. Bear with me because things are new and weird, and I'm going to be partially reading off of something I just wrote down so I don't forget. If you have questions, always Canvas message or email, and I will get back as soon as possible. Okay, so generally I will post one video or two videos a week for the rest of the semester now. I'll speak and talk about readings or assigned readings or just topics in general. You have that week, after you've watched the videos, you have until Friday by midnight of each week to post on the discussion board a response and then a response to two other students. So to clarify how you get to the discussions, I'm going to try to explain it now. There will be confusion, there will be problems, but we'll iron them out. So on the front page of Canvas, you will see a video. It will say video lectures. Underneath video lectures, it will there will be attached videos and sections labeled with the date of that week. So, for example, on Monday there will be a video underneath that on the front page of Canvas that says the week of March 23rd. You'll watch that video or the two that will be posted, and then you will go to discussions to respond to that. Now, this is how you will do it specifically. You'll go onto that tab, which will be clearly on the front page of Canvas. You will find the videos. They will be under this one, which is labeled Test Video and Important Information. You will go under that, or wherever the video is. You'll watch the video. After you've watched the video, you will go to the tab on the left side of the screen. All of that stuff that says assignments, announcements, etc., find discussion. You will press that. You will then see a discussion panel that says, you'll see a discussion panel that is labeled corresponding to that week. It will say discussion for the week of March 23rd. That's what it'll say. You click on that, and then you type a 100-word response to something we've or I have talked about through the videos. Whether it's through the readings that I assign, you respond to something from the readings. Whether it's responding to something I've said in the video for that week, or two videos for that week. One response under the discussion board. After you've responded, you will then be able to see what everyone else has responded. You need to respond to one other person's response, meaning you'll see reply underneath someone else's response, and you'll need to respond to them. It can be very brief, it can be a sentence or two, but your original response to the video still needs to be 100 words. Let's see. The next thing. We are still sticking to the due dates, the general due dates for the rest of the class, except for the argumentative draft. That's the bad news you may have seen in a previous message. You will not be getting your argumentative drafts. I've read them, though, and they're good. The topics and the structure so far. So, let me say something about the papers and assignments for the rest of this class. Things are so crazy out there that it would be ridiculous for me to expect you to have full concentration on how to write a paper. So, hold on one second. It would be ridiculous for me to expect your full attention, perfect papers right now with everything going on, your class is changing, the world changing, whatever the heck is going on. So, let me promise you, if you try, you will pass. And what I mean by try, let me define that. Meaning that you show that you have watched the videos, know the aspects of what we're talking about, and try to put a general structure together. If I see attempts, the key word being attempts, at grammar, structure, and the terms we've talked about, like pathos, ethos, logos, causality, things we've talked about. If I see those, then you're going to be fine. Let me promise you that. So stick with this class, I suggest. Here are the due dates. Still, I'll send this out in a message. They're still the same that's on the syllabus. So your next due date will be March 30th for your argumentative paper. The final, and you will turn it in the same way we were before, except just not in hard copy. So assignments on the left side of the screen, and upload it, please. That will be the only way you'll turn it in. So March 30th for the final of your argumentative paper. April 15th for the draft of your ethnography, which we haven't even talked about yet. You'll still turn it in under assignments and then just re-upload your final. And your final for the ethnography will be due April 27th. And then your letter of reflection will be due on May the 4th, the Star Wars Day. May the 4th, your letter of reflection. Again, we haven't gone over those yet. The prompts, I think, are published on the front of the page. No, they're not published, but you'll be able to see the prompts when you need to. I'll go over those in the videos. Also, again, questions, please ask all the time. Email, Canvas message. Okay, so I think I've already said, but class itself technically starts on Monday, which is when you'll probably be seeing this video. So it starts today. Let's see. Just to reiterate, I think I've already said this, but it needs to be said again. After you watch these videos or the assigned readings, you will go to Discussion tab on the left side of the page, the front of the Canvas page. You will see the discussion marked with that date, with the date of that week. You will press that. You will press reply. You will put in a response that must be 100 words. At that point, you'll see other people's response. You will reply to one of those. It can be brief. But this needs to be done by Friday, midnight of the week that we're talking. The week that these videos are posted, the week that we talk about these things, by that Friday, you will need to post both your reply and both your discussion and your reply to somebody else. That's kind of how we substitute talking in class for now. Let's see what else is here. Discussion tab, 100 words, post a reaction, respond to another classmate by the end of the week. You'll pass if you try. Your attempts will be fine if I see that you're attempting them. I think the Writing Center is still available remotely. you might not need them with the way that we're going to go about the rest of this class, but maybe you want to, which is still great. Um, Again, we'll start talking about rhetorical strategies in the next video. Let's see. Sticking to the due dates, argumentative papers. Okay, so it's crucial that you actually see these videos that will be posted. It's just like we're talking in class. It's crucial that you see them. It's the same way it's crucial that you come to class. You have to look for every message or email from me because I will reiterate assignments and things you need to do, and things that may have been covered that I talked about, and procedures when there are problems, because there will be problems. Let's just get through this together. But you need to look for everything I send. Everything I send will be important. So do that, and make sure you watch these videos. Please make sure you watch these videos. Let's see. There's other things I need to say, but I unfortunately cannot think of them because everything is crazy. Everything I've just said now, I'll lay out. What I want you to do right now is go to the discussion tab on the left side of the page and put a reply to this video, which I will say your reply to test video, and you will just say, I can see it. Meaning I need to know that you've seen this video here. This is the test video. You need to tell me that you have access, because I don't know how the videos are uploading. I think it's through QuickTime. I don't know. We're not going to do Zoom or any of those other things because it gets complicated for me. But if we have to switch to something else, if you can't see these, then we might have to, which would be a pain. But we do what we must. Let's see. Again, no draft for the argumentative paper. I'm not sending them back. You just need to send me your final full paper through the assignment tab the same way you would turn it in. Otherwise, make it as thorough as you can. Please try to use your desktop for Canvas. It makes it easy, or desktop or laptop, something that's not your phone, please, if you can, because that's how you'll see the layout for what I'm describing. Otherwise, it will be a mess. You'll see files, you'll see videos. I've looked on the app for Canvas, and it would look like a mess. So try if you can to get to a desktop. There are resources that have been sent to you by the school for ways you can get access to a desktop, I believe, depending upon what happens in the next few days or weeks or months. I don't know what's going on, which is another reason we need to be in constant contact. I'm glad we're still being able to do the class, though, because I'm glad you get to get your credits still, and I'm glad that we still get to work together, because it's been a good class. Let's keep it a good class. I don't think I am able to meet in person anymore, but I will update that. We have social distancing and things closing down. If I am able to, I will if you really need it, but try to ask me through a message. So, now that you have that information, which will be clarified in a written message from me, please go to the discussion tab on the left side of our Canvas page. Find the discussion for this video, which will say reply to test intro video, and just say, I can see it. I have found the video. Whatever it is, just let me know that you've seen this so that I know we can move on, and I can start talking about this coming week's information, which you'll want to see. Also, any other paper or assignment that you'll need to read, I will post, or it will be in your book, and I will let you know, hey, read these pages because we're going to be talking about them, and you can respond to those in the discussion board. I've said a lot right now. that's circular and not necessarily making sense. So please watch this once, twice, skip around, try to find what we've been saying. I'm sorry, try to find the information you need from what I've been saying. Please ask me for clarification. Okay, I think that's it. Um, uh, the next time you'll see me will be for uh, the video for next week's class. The week of March 23rd, and you'll see that video listed separately under video lectures on the very front of our Canvas page. Okay, let me know that you've seen this, please, as soon as possible. I'm going to send a message to you right after I record this to let you know to do that. Okay, cool. Be safe.